back to Pokemon Shining Pearl with a bug-type party. All our bugs are chilling. We're all good. We're just hanging out. That's all. I think I forget what happened last time. I totally forgot. It's been a while since I played this. But I don't know. I guess we go back. I think I went back and I just kind of grinded Pokemon battles. I think that's just what I did. You know what? I'm going to put this back here. I moved it, but I'm not going to move it. I'm going to keep it here. Hello. It's just, I'm not a huge fan of the shadow on my face. But, you know what? Whatever. Don't matter. Don't matter, dud. Don't matter, dud. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, who's our next... What's our next objective? Ooh, Pastoria. Well, we already did Pastoria, right? Oh no. So that's right. Okay, so I did beat what's his name? Crasher Wake. I did beat Crasher Wake. But I did not beat here, nice. But I didn't go past Pastoria or anything like that. So we're doing pretty good. Who is the next gym leader after Crasher Wake? Hold on. Let's see if I remember. Let me view my badges. Is that the steel type? I don't know which that is. Oh, it's Fantina. Yeah, I have to go back to Fantina, right? Have I fought these children? I think I have. Did I fight these fishermen? I did. I am aimlessly wandering around like a drunk man who has forgotten what happened last night. I fought this guy. Alright, let's get to here. Nice. Alright. I don't have rock climb. There are way too many HMs in this generation. Let me see if I can name them. Because you've got Cut, Rock Smash, Strength, Surf, Waterfall, Rock Climb, Defog, Fly. Is that all? Flash. I think that's all. Yeah. It's critical mass when it came to this. Oh, hey, buddy. Haha, the package finally came from Western Warehouse. Now it's to deliver this lake. Support mission, no failure allowed. No boo-boos at the Great Marsh. You're eavesdropping? I didn't drop no eaves, sir, honest. I was in a hurry. I'd pulverize you, my Pokemon. But I have to get my way back ASAP. You're lucky I'm out. Listen up. Don't you dare follow me. Yeah, I gotta follow this guy. I'm daring to follow you, sir. Grr, persistent pest. If our plan works, our boss's dreams come closer to fruition. Our boss's ideal world is going to be created. So I'm not going to waste any time talking to nobody like you. I don't know why he's southern. I'm telling you, don't you come chasing after me. Oh, hey, buddy. Whoops, here. I'm not always going to plow into you. Okay. I was going to plow you. I was like, what? How's it going, Guzma? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? You can't do that. I'm chasing a criminal. That's fine, whatever. Your Starly will do nothing against. Actually, it will. One flying move and that thing is dead. Unless I outlevel you. I do outlevel you quite a bit. Do I dare? I'll just shoot a side beam at it. You think your double team? You honestly think your double team's gonna do anything? You think your little Starly? You think your little Starly's gonna save you? It might, because it avoided the attack, and that might be problematic. Pluck is really gonna do a lot of damage. Oh no! I better be able to land this. That's a one-hit KO, so that's fine. Okay? Okay. Okay, Roxanne is the next. Ponyta? You have 2 things that are 4 times super effective to this Pokemon. Swap into Roxanne. Dude, when I hit like fire type trainers, my party is gonna be freaking roasted, literally. Flame Wheel. That is still super effective, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I just gotta hit the Rock Blast. Your agility means nothing. You are not fast. I am a hanging fruit Pokemon. And I throw rocks at your face. Take that. Oh, the beautiful creatures? Creatures. Is that where creatures comes from? Is creation? Creator? Creator? Probably not. Prinplup. Is Trace gonna be good here? I guess Trace is gonna be fine. We could Metal Sound Prinplup, then hit a Psybeam. That could be a move. You Bubble Beam me. I won't do nothing, except it did quite a bit. Probably Quiver Dance is better. Gets me faster and gets me a little bit more defense. Yeah, a little bit more defense is going to be better here. I don't know if I'm going to be any faster than Prinplup, though. Prinplup's not that fast of a Pokemon, though. So, a speed boost might be exactly what I need. Psybeam. Yeah! Outspeed ya! You know I should... that didn't do that much. Do I have, like, a potion or something? Do I have a potion? I have a max potion. I don't want to use my max potion. Vespiqun's going to be able to take a hit. For sure. Maybe I should have done Metal Sound. Yeah. Will exert a lot of pressure. Reminds me of a Brian Regan bit. Where he's like... Doctors, you know, they're good people. You know, they're not going to try to scare you. They don't use the word pain a lot. They don't hit that word. They're going to tell you all about the pressure you're going to experience. Pressure is one of the definitions of pain. Get a 2x4 to your head. In a little while, you're going to feel a little bit of pressure. You're like, bring it on. I'm good under pressure. I like high pressure situations. Yo, now you're charming. The second you're about to faint, you're like, I'm gonna put on the charm. My struggle book's not physical. The charm does nothing. You boob. You're gonna survive. You will not. Okay. Yeah, I can tell you raised your Pokemon to be tough. Do I swap? Question. I probably should, right? If I have a psychic move on something that's lower. Yeah, oddly enough, I think Trace is going to be able to tank everything, even at its super low health. Yeah, Magical Leaf does nothing. Yeah, I really don't think Roselli's going to be able to do anything. I mean, unless there's a Leech Seed. Leech Seed will do a good amount, but... yes, as I say that. Speak of the devil. Oh, you know what? But... Ah, crap. Alright. Alright, fine. You win. Why are you battling the enemy? I'm trying to defeat crime. Green is the next move. And you can't seed green. CeeLo green. Yeah, and I'm also 4 times resistant to grass. Dude, grass? It's pathetic. I mean, look back at my other stream where I beat Gardenia. Gardenia was nothing. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? Yeah, I did. I was chasing a freaking person. I had to. Oh, yeah. He was trying to be, but so yeah, I got careless. So yeah, that Team Galactic guy I was freaking out about. I don't know what he's up to you, but he's just chase him down. If you're a Pokemon, you're a bad guy. All right, Guzman, next time, no holding back. Yeah, jerk. I was gonna chase him down. I gotta heal him. Now I gotta go back. It's thanks to you that everything has fallen apart. They're terrorists, bro. That was kind of a cool alignment where it's like all 3 of them up there. All 3 of the Wormadams. Okay. I think green is probably pretty far along. Alright. Alright. Nice. Alright, now we gotta follow them. I kind of don't like... I mean, I understand why they did it, and they really should have always changed the clothing of you riding a bike to, like, a helmet and knee pads and everything. That would be significantly better, just for good influence. Wait, he ran this way. Oh, he's here. We need the energy value. We're work to make this. I mean, scientific genius, something like this. Well, therefore, the boss who made this is scientific genius. Graw! You're eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. You're persistent, passing time to run away. I'm not going to waste energy knocking you around. But I did it with my friend. Why can't you do it with me? Are we not friends? I thought we were buddies. I'll chase you down. Did you stop? Did you go here? Thank you, sir. I'm hearing the voices. Yeah, he goes here. Why am I running away like this? You know, universe, the boss was talking about. Give me goosebumps thinking about it. So we'll use this. Where you eavesdropping? I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running. But I'm not going to battle you. I swear I'm not gonna. I'm tired. I'm not good at cardio. No, you're still on my tail. Legs within sight. You leave me no choice. My Pokemon will knock you out. It's like a Magikarp. Alright, Team Galactic Grunt. You with your Glameow. Please. It is nothing compared to Trash. See if I can actually successfully do a Metal Burst. Oh, your hypnosis in me. Why are you trashing me? Oh, come on. I should have done Metal Burst there. Psybeam. Nice. This is another Psybeam. Yes. You boob. Your cat does nothing. It is nothing. It is naught but foolish. If I didn't run, I could have battled harder. Yeah, I don't think it was your battling harder. Can't battle him, I'm running on fumes. I have to get this to commander. I should get used to it at the lake. Alright, buddy. Well, I'm going to chase you. Ooh, Cynthia. My darling. Hello, no time no see. What was it? How did I make her voice? I forget what her voice was. How's your Pokedex filling up? I came to I came to research the folklore about the lake, but, well, it doesn't appear as if the lake is open to the public now. Have you heard the folklore about it? They say there is an island inside the lake, and that a mysterious Pokemon resides there. No one must enter the chamber of that Pokemon. Sorry to change the subject, but have you seen the group of Psyduck on Route 210? Yes. Yes, that's right. By the cafe on Route 210. You've seen that group of Psyduck huddled in their huddled with their heads in their hands. Anyway, what you should do is use this medicine on the Psyduck. We're working on a Pokedex, so it should be worthwhile to you. Well, thank you for the secret medicine. But I think we're just gonna do a grind mission today. I wanted a big adventure when I was younger. It may help you to uncover the secret behind the mysterious Pokemon you've been searching for. I hope you get to meet every kind of Pokemon there is to see. See you later. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Now we go. Yeah, I think we're just gonna grind. We ain't gonna go back. I don't think we have fly yet, right? We don't have fly. Help the group of Psyduck. I ain't gonna do that on Route 210. No, I can't. All right. No, we're gonna grind a little bit of Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna go and do that. I'm glad we kind of have our whole full party. I think we'll be able to do pretty good at the Elite Four, to be honest. I mean, these boys are pretty cool. I haven't used Mothim that much. I think Mothim is kind of the weak link here. I mean, I say that, but Kricketune exists. So it's very possible Kricketune is gonna be the problem child here, but I don't know. I have high hopes for Kricketune. I do know that there's like an item here. I'm not using like the... Whoop. If I just walk on top, does it make it better? No, it doesn't. Yeah, got a rare candy. Nice. Get it? There, thank you. Get out. Thank you. Get out. Get out. Thank you. Alright. Alright. If you're gonna plant berries, this is the perfect place to plant berries. Because I think it plants it faster. I think things plant faster here. Man. I really do like the differentiation that Pokemon makes between different regions. You know? Different places in Japan. I didn't actually know this. A guy at work told me this. I don't know if this is true. But Japanese is unlike any of the other Asian languages. Linguistically. I'm pretty sure like the kanji, because there's kanji in other Asian languages, and Japanese, you know, old Japanese uses kanji, but the written language always comes after the spoken language historically, right? Oh, you got a Ranger Taylor. Trash. Your intimidate does not intimidate me. Intimidatey is not intimidating. Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw a Quiver Dance out. I forgot what I was saying. I don't remember. Get your special defense, my speed. Your tackle does nothing. But yeah, it's kind of interesting that linguistically Japanese isn't the same. Now, it's interesting because a lot of, like, you know, we have the internet and everything, and the internet's kind of a big deal and pretty huge. You know, I don't know if you've heard of it. This is the internet. It's where we are right now. But the internet, it makes us so interconnected, and it makes it so that we can compare notes on sort of who's, you know, which... Like, it makes us think very highly of ourselves. Makes us think that we're really smart. But at the end of the day, we are just kind of, like, picking up the pieces of the past and, like, making assumptions about what the past is. Because at the end of the day, we really don't know. We really don't know what, how ancient civilizations did their things and everything. And we just kind of are left assuming. So Japanese not having any linguistic or audible, I guess, audio similarities with like Chinese or Vietnamese or Korean or anything like that. The fact that linguistically it's difficult to trace anything else or any other linguistic thing to Japanese specifically. It's possible that because it's an island and isolated, but see, that doesn't even make any sense either, though, because Vietnam is a peninsula, right? Well, the Philippines are islands. I wonder if it's related to Filipino at all. I don't know. We Filipino, we Chinese, living far across the seas. Is Abra gonna do any damage to me? Yeah, you energy balled me now. Now I have the right to metal burst you. That did nothing. It only does damage comparative to... That is a crappy move. Alright. Come on out. Probably got bug bite on you. What are you doing? What? Kadabra. I think one bug bite's gonna get it, right? Side beam's gonna do a lot of damage. Well, not that much damage. Dude, honestly, my Wormadams and Vespiquen, tanky freaking party, dude. Tankiness doesn't matter that much if there's like, like most of my guys have 4 times weaknesses to moves, but but yeah, the different regions make you think of different. Traveling, man. People like traveling. People like the idea of traveling. I've never liked traveling or the idea of traveling. I don't know. I don't need to go nowhere. Maybe it's just my willful ignorance. I just want to be a stupid dummy for the rest of my life. I don't know. Because that's the thing you do when you go other places is you learn about the cultures and everything, and then you get really fat because you eat a lot of food. In a sense, though, learning about culture and eating food is not that much different from each other. They're kind of the same. Ooh, hey, lady. I got a bottle of zinc. Hold on. See if there's a location. No. Oh, whoops. Goo, McGruben. Yeah, get out of there. But I do want to fight this parcel lady. When it rains, I get happy. Same, man. I love rain. The Lord brings the rains. The good Lord blesses us with the rain. Oh, speaking of Psyduck, we need to be healing some Psyduck at some point here. But not right now, because we don't need it. Trace wants to be petted. Aw, you ain't gonna get petted, though. You made it trash. I really am curious as to sort of like how well... Because so far, I mean, these Pokemon have not learned very good moves. Trash has learned significantly worse moves than the rest of the Wormadams. So, we don't know exactly how good that Wormadam is going to be. Partial Lady Sabrina. But, okay. This is a move tutor, right? We got 2 partial ladies. I do kind of like her design. It's kind of a cool design. But yeah, let's go. We got Goldeen. Yeah, I guess using water type Pokemon in this environment would be pretty good. Unfortunately, water type Pokemon are not on my priority list. My priority list are a bunch of bugs. Psh, please. Peck. peck on her cheek. But yeah, Lord of the Rings is in theaters again, and I wanna watch it. I wanna check if it's actually in theaters locally where I can watch it. I need to check on that. Oh yeah, I'm going to Vegas for my brother's wedding, and I don't know, man. This week I kind of dealt with some demons. This week, I had 2 things, and it was really on. I dealt with it on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was really bummed and depressed. I was depressed most of the beginning of this week. Now I'm significantly less depressed. So that's good news. And I thought myself into a lack of depression, which is that's a good way to do it. You don't want to just like take meds or something. Like, if you can figure it out on your own, that's probably what you want to do, you know. And I think I figured it out on my own. And part of it was the way in which I've, sought approval from people. I think seeking approval from people, I really just think the more I live as a Christian, the more I realize that really is just kind of a sin. Like, seeking approval from other people, like trying to please someone is one thing, right? Like, you want to make people happy, and so you do what you got to do to make people happy. But to seek for approval, that's another thing entirely. Gotta revive. Nice. I really wish it was easier to do it, that it had like the DS functionality, but it doesn't. Can you run into encounters in the mud? I don't know if you can. Surf does not work. Okay. But yeah, so one was I was kind of basing my self-worth and importance off of someone else's approval of me, which I realized that's what it was, and I just had to keep bashing the gospel into my head. The gospel is really the only like solution to that kind of thing, right? Like, looking at Jesus and what he was able and willing to do for you. It's the only way you can go, you know what? I am worth, so on and so forth. I am worth working hard for, and regardless of what someone might think of me, even if they're not thinking of me that way, because that was kind of the issue. I was kind of in my own head, and I was seeking approval. And the thing is, it's like, well, seeking approval is not going to do. Ooh, Waterfall's going to do a lot of damage. Not that much. I guess I outlevel most of these things. Please confuse. No, it's fine. It's a Twister. If only Twister did the, Twister might actually. It's the weakest freaking dragon move. And Twister actually might do more. Might be interesting if you made Twister do more damage in the rain or something, or have some extra effect in the rain. That'd make more sense. Because, first of all, why is it a dragon move? Who knows why Twister's a dragon move? Nice. Clean. Okay, my guy's rock, and I can avoid it being rock as much as I can, just to beat this nerd. Alright. But yeah, one was I was seeking approval from somebody, and it was really depressing me because I felt that I had not received approval from that person, and so I was really bothered. So that was one. The other one was this guy's Bug Bite is more effective than Rock Blast. Well, let's do it then. And that's stab too, so nice. Yeah, one was that. And when I realized what the problem was, and I realized that I was putting too much on the other person for approval of me, then I felt a lot better just thinking through it. But then instantly the other thing got me, and it's related to my brother's wedding. My brother's wedding is going to be here, I guess it's pretty soon. So my family's all planned about it, and you know they're expecting me to like figure things out and plan stuff. And I gotta tell you, man, I don't want to at all. You know, I've been complaining about going to Vegas, where it's like, oh man, I just don't want to be in Vegas. Vegas just sounds noisy and lame and bad. But if I'm being honest, man, the problem isn't the place. I feel like if I wanted to be with my family and like go to my brother's wedding, then I would want to go. Regardless of where it was, I'd want to be there. I don't want to be there. Which is like, that's a pretty serious charge, you know? And if I'm honest, I still don't want to be there. And it just kind of like made me recognize, like, I don't know, man. Like, you're supposed to love your family. And I still feel an obligation to love my family. And, you know, I'm not saying that I don't think that I should do that. But just knowing that, like, that's what my problem is really helped me feel better about it. Like, I was able to allow myself to not like where I was, you know? It's like, no, I need to be okay to say, no, I don't like. I think the reason why is because I'm trying to think of any time in recent memory where, hold on. Oh, that's like water, because that's me going there. Okay, here. But yeah, it's quite an indictment though, right? Because like if I it's like, oh, I don't want to be with my family. Okay, well, why? Well, that's a good question. I don't know, really. I think the reason I don't want to be with my family is like, I don't know. Just a lot of times, I just kind of feel like I'm on the back burner, and like a lot of times, I just feel like someone who like is invited to a party because I'm just obliged to be invited, you know? Like, because I'm part of the family, they're like, oh yeah, you too. And I'm like, thanks, man. And then that's it, you know? I don't know. That's how I feel. And so just me knowing that that's how I feel, like, really helped me a lot, you know? Because it helped me to be like, it gave me the space to just say like, oh, I don't like doing that, you know? I don't like that. Now, you could say it's the same problem, right? Like, well, why are you bothered by the way they treat you? Well, part of it is because I'm seeking approval from them, right? You know, I want to make them proud. And, you know, to a certain extent, like, that's not a bad desire. It's not a wrong desire to say, hey, could we please like celebrate my accomplishments and achievements? Like, I mean, it's what you expect from your friends. If something good happens to your friends, you want your friends to be happy for you and celebrate with you and want to learn about all those things. And a lot of times, you know, when I'm with my family, a lot of times it just kind of feels like I'm just kind of there, and there's no real like no one really cares about anything that I got going on. The second I start saying what I got going on, people are just kind of like, oh, that's nice, yeah, and they just kind of move on, you know. It's a little bit of, you know, it's a little bit of a bummer, you know. So I don't know why that made me feel better. Just recognizing that, because I don't know. Sometimes just recognizing the problem like really helps a lot, you know. Now that I know that's a problem, I can actually begin to address it, you know, or can express it to someone, or, you know, go forward with it. If I have the gospel in my heart and know that I'm good, you know, like, I don't need their approval in order to feel validated or happy or anything like that. I don't need that. Okay, well, if I don't need it, then at least I know where I am, right? I'm not going to be feeling feelings and not knowing where they're coming from. You know what I mean? I think that's probably the goal. You don't want to be feeling feelings and not knowing why. It's like, no, you should know why. You should know why you feel the way you do. That's healthy. That's good and healthy. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Yeah, I don't really know what the solution is to it, you know. Because there are some people, like there's some friends that I have in my life that do recognize sort of what I contribute and are very happy about that and kind of see, they see that, and then, you know, that is something that I can receive, but maybe the answer is just, well, yeah, just not really from my family that much. You just can't really receive it from your family the way that you'd like it to. So you're like, all right, well, that's that, you know. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be all right. I think a lot of it was, you know, about going there, like going to the place. I was just really kind of like, man, I don't want to go. Now that I know that it's not the place that's the problem, it's the people, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this process isn't really that hard now because I know what the problem is. The problem isn't I don't want to go. The problem is I don't want to be with the people there. So if I know that's the problem, then it's like, all right, well, that's the problem. So the problem isn't the trip, you know? So that's pretty good. See, like, it's weird because paradoxically, I'm saying something that sounds pretty depressing, but I'm not depressed at all. Like, the more I say this, the more like, oh, wow. Cool. You know? That's a weird feeling. Well, like, expressing yourself is healing, you know? It's healing to just kind of say how you feel and confess it. The question is, here's a question. Let's delve into this. Am I guilty of sin here by not wanting to be with my family? I mean, you could say I'm being unloving. You know, you can indict me for that. So, if I'm being unloving, does that mean that is that sinful? Probably. You know, I should probably love my family. Yeah, and I guess the proper way to love them is the same way that you love someone that maybe you're putting too much on. Is you love them by loving God first. Getting your satisfaction in Him primarily. Being okay with that. Dude, that really clipped the audio. Like crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna X scissor there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna quiver dance, right? That's probably the move. Oh, oops. Joy-Con fell. Joy-Con drift. I'm here. Oh, I'm off camera. Ooh. That far away, you don't see me. Screech can be good here. What do I have as the final here? I don't know what the moveset I have for my boys. My final moveset. I'm going to take a guess and say that Screech isn't in it, but I don't know, it might be. Let's look. Wait, there I am. I was like, where am I going? I don't think I have Screech in here. Oh, come on. Here we are. No. Yeah. Actually, none of the moves that I have on him right now are the moves that I want on him. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with... I might get rid of Slash. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Slash. That's what I'll do. I'll have Screech. Screech is a good move to have, especially for a Pokemon that is not very good. That's a lot of level ups. That's a lot of boys leveling up. Come now. So yeah, I guess I just kind of have to not seek that, you know? But rather seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. I gotta see. Shining Pearl Gym Leaders. Alright. I didn't X Scissor A pawn, did I? What happened? X Scissor Print Plup. And then Psybeam that. Ooh, nice Lady Luck. Okay, we got Onyx, Geodude, Cranidos. We are... Next one is Fantina. Fantina's level cap is 36. So we do kind of have to be careful here. Okay. Get the Psybeam. Take that Meryl out. Yeah. Nice. Jeez, look at Lady Luck. It's good girl. I think we're all female except for Motham. Same, kind of the same with my other team, right? My other team only has one male. Same with this one. Both of them only have one male. All of them are female. Otherwise. Good job, Trash. We'll take it from here. Like, wait a minute, this was your plan all along. So yeah, basically, the only being in the universe that could possibly matter, and therefore the only being in the universe whose opinion could matter or overrule that of your families or friends or anything like that, is God, right? Like, God's opinion of you matters far more than anything else, objectively. So if it matters more objectively, then what are you doing seeking approval from these other things? You should really just seek approval from God. And then you'll be able to actually love the people who are in your life better. I got a sunny day, even though it's dark. Ooh, police. I should probably, like, go out of my way to get the police, because the police only attack at night. Because they're racially profiling. Because all cops are racist. Remember that? That was a weird political thing that happened for a while there. Where people just said, hey, all cops are racist. Let's get rid of the police departments. You're like, what? Excuse me? That's a terrible idea. And that doesn't even make any sense as a premise. How are all cops racist? How could that possibly be a reality? How could that possibly be true? It's impossible for that to be true. There's too many cops. There's cops everywhere. You're just saying cops are racist? It's the goofiest thing to say of all time. Yeah, I don't do no damage. Yeah. Give me the Psybeam. Nice. Awesome. Oh, jeez, I'm really hungry right now. I want foods, but I have none. I guess we keep it that way, huh? Ooh, cop. Nice. There's a lot of police. Excuse me. I just realized something. The police are surveying an area where there's wealthy people. Where else are they? Where are they with the lesser folks, huh? I think there's a little discrimination going on. I think the police department is discriminating against those who are socially disadvantaged. Maybe the police are racist. Maybe Black Lives Matter was right. Oh, good thing I got bug bite. Get him. You with your detecting. Detect my bug bite. Oh, you did. Dang it. Now I feel a fool. Nice. Okay. Officer Dylan. Dylan! Are you pushing too many pencils, Dylan? Yeah, give me that double battle. These old folks, they're gonna give me so much money. If you murder old people, you get their money, and it's a lot. Because they've worked hard for it their whole lives. That's why you should do it. And I mean that. You can make that a legal thing. Understand. I totally mean that. It's not a joke. Chatter. Rock blast. Yeah, you're done. Both of these guys are done. Because Psybeam's going to take this Roselia out. Out to lunch. I'm liking my guys, man. Actually, here's my... Could I just go back to Fantina? Oh dear, that was anything like my friends. Down to Navi. Yeah, I wonder... I think I could go back to Fantina right now, right? Should we go to Fantina? Should we go back to Hearthome? That might be what we need to do, actually. After we grind a little bit. Ooh, yeah, they are just favoring them. That's ridiculous. I don't appreciate that. All right, let's go. You two rich people. Man, this is just the classic country clubs. I went to private school, not because we were rich, but because it was a private Christian school, and my parents wanted me to go to a Christian school. Oh, this is not a good matchup that I have going on right now. It's a little bit of a problem. Yeah, I guess I'll just rock blast. Went to a private Christian school, and as a result, there was just a lot of people who were more wealthy than I was. And I was just raised with a lot of wealthy people. And so, as a result, it was just kind of like there wasn't much Shabim. Nice. like I was in the choir, right? So a lot of times the choir would go to the country club and we'd do events at the country club. And no one I ever knew except, you know, I guess people who went to school, who I went to school with, like frequented country clubs. Like I didn't know what a country club was. And basically I realized, oh, it's just a super fancy place for super fancy people. That's basically all it is. Which, you know, not too impressive. It's just kind of like, would you like to be fancy? Would you like to be fancy with other people? Would you like to be part of a club? Would you like to brag about how wealthy you are to people by just being in a place? Could you please? Thank you. I don't know how I avoided that the whole time. Alright. Officer Caleb. We have way too many Calebs in my church. We have 2 Calebs that are pastors, and then we have 1 Caleb that's... Ooh, what do I do here? I guess I'll Quiver Dance Side Beam. Nice. Because the thing is, if I go to the Psyduck... Okay. If I go to the Psyduck... now... I'm going to beat trainers on that route. And I'm going to over level. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe I should try going over there. Faint. Ow. Ain't doing nothing, dude. Yeah, I feel like Trace is gotta grow into her own mold. Because, I don't know, man. Trace is not good. I think it gets Iron Head at one point. So that'll be good for it, I suppose. But, I don't know. Not too much involved. Oh, another. So many freaking police officers. This was gonna have a hoot hoot as well. Yeah, hoot hoot. Or hoot hoot. It's probably hoot hoot, right? That's what I'd imagine. Let's go. Yeah, I guess just Sab Beam. Nice. Do it again. Gust might actually be better. Well, Gust has like significantly less damage though, right? Well, but it's stab, so don't matter. Nice. Yeah, really the only police officers that exist in this region are protecting the wealthy in their extravagant homes. How dare you? You rich jerk. Yeah, I try not to like let that bother me though, cause ooh, Heart Home. Wait a minute. Do we dare? Let's go. Let's just go. Let's just do it. Wait, can we? Being there tells you you're going to challenge the gym leader. Well, I hate to break it to you, but that's impossible. Anyway, answer to you. Come back another time. Where is she? I thought she was... Can I not... Do I have to do the Psyduck thing? Where is she? I think I have to go to the Psyduck thing. Do I really have to do that? That's a bummer. Oh, I should go in here to have my like Pokemon be able to follow me, right? Because doesn't that give me the ability to do that? I'm pretty sure. Amity Square. Come on, Inferno. Blah, 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 blah. Please do come back with one. Oh, do I have to... Okay. Well, that's a little lame. So I have to get my Chimchar or the... What did I choose? Did I choose Turtle Man? I don't remember. Well, Crepe. I guess we can't beat... I guess we have to go to the Psyducks. Well... Dookie. I still have Chimchar. I think by now, no, Chimchar would still be Monferno, right? Or it would be, it would still be a Monferno, not a Chimchar, and it wouldn't be Infernape yet, because they're at like 34. I guess Monkey. I guess I can get items and stuff from here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, enjoy your surroundings. But yeah, okay. So we're probably gonna have to go to get Psyduck in various places. Oh, hello. Oh, we got a tract. That's pretty good. A tract actually might be pretty good for my party. Okay. Spooky plate. Nice. Hey, buddy. Think about something? Think about getting out of my way. Nice. Get some pretty good items here. Please get out of the way. Think about something? Thinking about respecting me. You best respect, son. Alright. Well, now that we can get out, I think we can, like, have all our Pokemon follow us. Please come. Looks the Pokemon that was taking strokes. He wants to go out. Only special trainers can make the Pokemon feel that way. I'm pretty sure Pokemon will be delighted to let you have their Pokeballs outside of the square, too. Nice. Now we can get our boys to walk around with us. I wonder how... Do Wormadams just float behind me? I guess. They float in battle. Nice. Alright. Oh, that is the slowest. Oh, you're very happy. Yay. Come here, Trash. Dude, Trash is going to get stuck on so many things. I'm so much faster than Trash. Yeah. Well, anyway. I think we're going to wrap it up, to be honest. It's not quite an hour, but I don't have to... Well, hold on. Where are the Psyducks? Maybe we can get there. At least get there. Oh, they're just to the side here. So we can get there. So, yeah, let's get there. Let's get the medicine to Psyducks. Let's see if getting the medicine to Psyduck is good enough to help us to go to Fantine. If it's good enough, then that'll be good. Oop. Nice. How much time have I spent in this freaking village breeding Pokemon? Psyduck standing firm. Get your secret medicine. Get out of here, you dumb ducks. Oh, hello, Cynthia. Oh, good. Use the secret medicine I gave you. Sadok are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but none's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh, yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokémon between here and Celestic Town, so it'll be worth your while to go. Okay. Yes, ma'am. My grandma has sort of a bossy air about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. As for the location, look on your town map. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road, whatever. Do I have to go to Celestic Town now? Well. Milk. Alright, well, I think that's gonna, yeah, that'll be it, man. We've officially hit an hour, so that's good. Alright, thanks for watching. If you watch this, watch it on YouTube, look at the description below. It's the link to my Twitch if you want to watch this live. So, see you later, and God bless.